got to perform on stage with Coldplay, which is massive. That was like a stadium. How did
Oh
that
my
all come
God.
about?
Even hearing you say it, like right now, it gives me goosebumps. I can't believe that actually happened. It's so crazy. I posted my own verse to their song We Pray, which is such a beautiful song, and I've been obsessed with it since it came out. And they put it out there like if you write a song, sorry, if you write a verse to our new song We Pray, if we like it, we might pick someone to come and join us on stage, like while we're in Australia. So I was like, I need to do this right now. I had just landed from LA. I jumped off the plane. I ran to my room, like literally ran. And I was like, everyone leave me alone. Nobody talk to me. I need to write this verse right now. And that was like a few weeks ago. And then I just found out on Monday that they called me and they said, Jazz, they loved your verse. You smashed it. They want you to perform with them this weekend. And I just died. Like I literally was crying all week. It was not normal. It was like so surreal. And I tried to get all the emotions out before the weekend so that I could actually go and like do a good job. So it was just, it's still very surreal. It still hasn't hit me, like to be honest.
That's so incredible. The fact that like you literally just got back from LA and you're like, doing this verse, and then the fact that you got it done within that time frame, which was so short, and then it worked out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I honestly believe everything happens for a reason. And, you just never know if it's going to be for you or not, like an opportunity, but you have to always put yourself out there because you really never know. Like it could be the thing, it could be the one thing that really, really gives you a good opportunity. And I'm just so grateful. I feel like it was such a huge blessing to be
It's
able
so
to do
amazing. Like even seeing the videos on social that made me so happy. I had friends messaging me being like, Jazzy K's up on stage with Coldplay. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's crazy. Oh my God. I feel like the whole world was there. There was like
Yeah.
80,000 people each night. Oh my God.
That's a lot of people.
That's so many people. I felt like, when you go to the beach and like you stand on the edge of the water and then you see like how big the ocean is and you're like, whoa, I'm so
Yeah.
tiny. Like that's how it felt being on stage. It was like, oh my God, like I'm so small. There's so many people right now. I feel like the whole ocean in front of me. Just a
That would have
sea of
been so
people.
cool.
Yeah, it was
Especially
crazy.
like standing on there, like like looking out into the crowd, seeing like thousands of people, and like so Coldplay as well. Like they're such a huge band, and they're so iconic. And the fact that they loved your verse and they wanted you to join them, like I'm so happy for you. Like it's so
Thanks,
incredible.
Thank you so much. That's literally what I've been saying to myself. Like, I can't believe that they loved the verse and I can't believe that they got me to do it. Like, oh my God, like what a blessing. It's
Yeah.
just so surreal. Honestly, like wow, what a huge, huge compliment.
So good. And what was it like meeting them, like Chris Martin and the Coldplay team?
They were amazing. Like, I feel like it was crazy because every single person on their team, from the top to the bottom, were the sweetest people and it made me feel so comfortable and treated me like I belonged there, and like they really didn't have to do for me as much as they did because I was just coming as a guest. Like it wasn't a planned thing. It was so last minute, but they made me feel like, Jazz, this is like we're all here for you, And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And when we did sound check on the first day, I met the band. I didn't meet Chris on Saturday. So my first time meeting Chris was actually on stage Saturday night, and
Oh,
which is like a whole nother crazy thing because it felt like he was my best friend on stage. Like I actually felt like I'd been performing with him for years because we had so
yeah.
much fun. So I had so much fun on stage with him.
Yeah.
We were like running around. It was so cute. And then I got to meet him properly on Sunday during sound check, and he was just telling me how much he loved the verse, and
Oh.
then he started like singing the verse to me, and I was dying. I started crying. I was like, "Oh my God,
Were you like, is
oh
this
my God, is that good?"
real?
I had a heart attack. It
Oh my
was so
God.
crazy. And when I met the band, Coldplay, there were I think Guy was like to me, "Oh, I love your water bottle," because I had this one with me, my glittery one. I was like, it's just to remind me who I am in this moment. It's to remind me that I can do this. And they thought that that was funny. So I was like, I guess I'm
Ah,
actually pretty
yeah.
funny. If
I
they laughed
love
at my
that. I love as well, like when Chris like gave you a high five, like the picture.
Oh,
That was so cute.
that photo. That you know what? I'll tell you the craziest story, Gemma. Okay. So I found out on Monday that I was going to be doing this. And every day leading up to Saturday, I said to my family, I really want to ask Chris during sound check if he will hold my hand on the last line and like put his hand up with me when I say, hand in hand, hear us pray. Like I just had this picture in my head of us holding hands like up like this. And it wouldn't leave my mind. It was like something was like to me, just ask him, just ask him. Like, that's like the moment, you know? And so when sound check came on Saturday, then he wasn't there, so I couldn't ask him. And then Sunday, it was my first time meeting him. I was very overwhelmed. So it didn't feel right to ask. I feel like he's
Yeah.
a very free spirit. I didn't want to make him do something like that wasn't necessary. But the fact that that photo happened naturally, like us holding hands and our hands were
Oh,
up like that, I screamed when I didn't see that photo until Coldplay posted it on their Instagram. I never
oh
saw
my
it before.
gosh.
I didn't
You
know it existed.
manifested it.
Yeah, and they posted that, and the fact that they posted it as well, they could have just sent it to me. They didn't have to post it, but they posted it and they tagged me, and I just screamed my heart out. Like Gemma, I had never felt that
Oh,
insane in my life. Like I was screaming. I was like, I can't believe I was crying. Like that was like the highlight of everything was having that moment captured. And it was like this, I had the vision in my head and then it happened naturally. It was so crazy, so meant to be, you know?
yeah. I love
Yeah.
that that happened because like you would have been like so shocked, but like obviously it would have been like deja vu because you've like imagined it in your head and then it happened naturally. Like,
Exactly, like I saw it in my head, but I trusted my gut instinct where I was like, it doesn't feel right to ask, like it doesn't feel like the right thing to do.
yeah.
So I didn't push it at all, but then it happened like naturally.
Yeah.
And he was and like round his head.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh my gosh.
so
That's so
crazy.
amazing.
Oh
What
my
was
God.
it like telling your family? Like what was their reaction like when you told them? Because you would have found out, like
Grandma.
you and your yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
then
Well, my sisters were with me when I found out. So
yeah.
they were like right there and we were all like I was crying and they were hugging me
Oh,
and screaming. And then I called like my mom and my dad and I got their reaction and we filmed every phone call that I made so
oh,
that way we can like have their reaction recorded. But
yeah,
everyone was just so excited and they were so happy and they were like, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Like this is you've been working so hard and now it's like this is the time. This is just another blessing along the way that just shows you, you're doing the right thing and you should be so proud of yourself. And they were just the best. So
oh,
excited, so happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, especially because you've been working so hard over the years, and for like a moment like this as well. Like, not everyone can perform on stage with Coldplay to get asked, and the fact that that happened, like, that's such a special moment. And yeah, it's just so exciting.
It's so special. And then like, and I'm so grateful for every experience I've had before this that got me ready for that moment, that put me in the right system and in the right mindset to be able to walk on stage and not let the nerves like get the best of me and
Yeah.
to remember how to hold myself on stage. Like I've done so many things leading up to this moment, even performing at Skyfire in Canberra, like
Yeah.
so, that was so nerve-wracking for me doing that performance. So all of those performances, they taught me a lesson and they got me ready for an even bigger opportunity like this that comes like once in a lifetime. It truly felt like, the song by Eminem, yeah, one shot did not miss your chance to blow. I was like, I have
Yeah.
to one shot, I have to get it right.
Yeah.
I was so, oh my God. I was just like, you can do this, Jazzy, you can do this.
Yeah. That's so amazing. I love as well the video your sister did where it's like 10 hours until Jazzy K's up on stage and stuff like that, like the countdown. I was like, yes, this is great.
Oh my God, my sisters were so excited, and my whole family was so excited. We were all
Yeah.
just waiting and counting down the days. And Crystal, of course, was with me. She was doing my makeup backstage, and it was such a special experience, really. And like AMK was there both nights, Mike was there both
Yeah.
nights, my dad, my mom came on Sunday with my brother. The Coldplay team like gave us tickets for my whole family. It was so
Oh,
sweet. It was amazing. They treated us so well. It was so nice.
yeah. That's so amazing. Hopefully when they tour again, you can tour with them.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. They've been touring for like 3 years now.